I'm hoping this
Yeah, I mean,
layout
it get a
live
little
on
hotter
TikTok
tomorrow.
here. You said what?
I'm hoping this bleeds into tomorrow. I mean, we got news tomorrow.
I mean, dude, if this thing fills it all the way today, oh my God. There is a pocket of empty space to 624. If anybody's looking for secondary targets out or to roll their money into something. But right now, dude, I'm scared in a good way.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit on hand to the end of the day.
Oh,
Oh my God. Arrest me, officer.
all right, dude. I'm done. I gotta turn this off.
Let's see here. You said I got to turn this shit off?
Yeah, I'm gonna get formal, dude.
Oh, did you get out all the way?
Yeah, I'm out.
Nah,
Dude,
don't. Nah,
I
stare at
made
it,
enough
man.
money,
Fight the
bro.
FOMO.
I made a lot, dude. I'm good.
I did too. I got out because I wanted to say that. Like, I think it got out about 650 or something percent.
Yo, congrats everybody for real. That
Yeah,
was
man.
dope.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I got
Congratulations,
runners
guys.
now.
Hey,
I'm gonna
I
try
did
and.
take that IWM on my own, guys. I mean, I
Yeah,
saw
nice,
it and I
bro.
said I looked at it and it's like, oh, it ain't gonna do nothing. But I kept my eyes on it, and then it's like, bam, it just pops up, like wow.
Yeah.
And then I
Like,
looked at
oh
how much it
my
was, and it's like,
God.
wow.
Dude, I had to get back in a meta. I don't know if anybody saw that setup, but 15-minute base, retested entry, just like the Qs, left empty space behind. So I grabbed that same position. Actually got it for a little bit cheaper, up over 60% right now.
We're about to hit the gap, buddy.
I have a feeling that some people who were in that never got out, but that's okay. I
Sorry
accept it.
to bust in, but what happened? Why is everything ripping right now? I was busy all day. I didn't have time to look at it.
Oh, I don't know, dude. I don't, all I do is,
It's something with the Greenland deal. Trump said something about it.
Hey, Jorge, do you still have the video?
No, I never took it.
Oh shit, I was gonna say, god damn, bro. You look at it now.
Yeah, no.
What a day of price action if this stuff.
Yeah, he said. So he said he formed a future. I guess they're trying to work on something with the Greenland deal, and also the tariffs are not going into effect.
Totally calculated. He saw that shit about the tank.
We're in the gap now, boys.
my God, dude. Oh, a little 600% trade, dude. This is when my autism flares. I can't help it.
Let it flare, my boy.
My
Get that money.
hands. Dude, if you could hook up like generators, like little fan, like windmills to my hands, dude, right now, fucking power all of Greenland.
I could see you in one of those little helicopter hats with the little fucking blades on the top.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Pee Wee Herman, right?
Pee Wee Herman.
That's hilarious.
Wee 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 wee.
Oh no.
Yeah,
That sounded like
yeah, right now.
that sounded like Peppa's.
We got other guys making the fucking sound effects.
I know, dude. Do you guys see the I know, I'm not even looking at IWM. Holy shit on a stick. Wow. That's a ripper. Dude, you know those contracts are insane. I don't know why. Qs, I wanted the Q. Well, I'm kind of tied to the Qs right now. We're in a little relationship.
Did anybody pick up those Teslas?
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 Oh my God, dude. Yeah, that was a great play. Yep, just like we talked about, dude.
I
Yeah.
did keep my runners on Qs though. They're 500% right now.
Sheesh. Glad I held
My cat has
calls.
seesawed so badly today. It's crazy.
I was negative 200 on IWM calls. Now I'm up 1K. Trim it out, baby. Get that $200 out of there. Get your investment up out of there, buddy.
What about Starbucks?
Sorry, no, I'm just kidding.
Hell yeah, brother.
Dude, that one is doing exactly as it ought to do. Your target right now is going to be 97.45 for the overhead wall, but that one seems unstoppable at the moment. Even though their coffee is doo-doo.
No bueno.
Although, if you want diabetes, you can go to Dutch Bros. It's good coffee, but it's not much coffee. Oh my God. Honey, order the curtains and the new wallpaper.
You're too rich to have wallpaper, bro.
What are you talking about? Rich people get wallpaper all the time, dude. Mad fancy ass. Like, Trump probably has, gold leaf wallpaper and shit. Hell yeah, do wallpaper for rich people.
Hey Potter, look at TXM.
TXM.
TXN as in Nancy.
By the way, CarMax looking good, by the way. I don't know why I said by the way twice. That's okay. I'm a little excited right now because I am increasing thy wealth. Oh my God. This is my new profile, yes. Very good. Hold on. See if it notifies. So far, we're okay. No warnings. I shouldn't say that. Every time I say that, it pops up. All right. Sorry. Oh my God, dude. How am I supposed to? How can I breathe?
Jeez, I got into 624s, 5 of them for tomorrow. They're up. Oh my God.
Jesus, Lord have mercy, baby. I love
Can't
my
get out of
job.
this enough. This is one my best day since KSS.
Holy shit, dude. Beautiful. Wish this would
Congrats,
look
man.
better. This is my new profile. Yeah, I'm trying something a little different right now. Oh my God. Is it normal?
It's a 2,000% trade.
This is acceptable. Oh my God.
They shook me up, and now I'm happy again.
Yeah, right? A little emotional warfare there.
Time to find the next one.
Oh my God. Get up out of here, dude.
It's like the guy that jumped.
There it
off the
is.
bridge.
Yo.
Feel that gap.
Hey, listen, that's the wick. That's the bottom wick right there. If you got anything you want to remove from the pot. Well, 700. Oh. All right, I can't hold much longer. But I am going to try to let this go into the gap. Listen, the more you understand the setups that you're trading, the more you understand how empty space works, the easier it's going to be for you to hold runners, right? The more contracts that you're able to buy, the better. If you're in meta with me, you should be quite wealthy.
So real quick, was this a good strategy? I bought 5 624s for tomorrow, and I sold 2, and I'm even on the trade. I got 3 left.
Yeah, sounds like a damn good way to go.
Sounds good, bro. I've never been scammed so good.
Yeah, about that. If anybody else wants to get scammed, let me know. We're out here.
It hurts so good.
Going to take me on live. Incredible. Even if you took that at the punchback over 616, still somewhere to set a stop loss on. All right, next target's going to be 620.41. 640.21. Yeah, don't FOMO in. Man.
That was
Is this the candle that
was
sends the
crazy, dude.
cues? We got to ask ourselves that question, man. Is this the Q candle that gives us the fucking final? This one's lagged.
Man, that was cocaine on steroids, man.
Jesus Christ, dude. I'm sweating. Legitimately sweating right now.
Fuck. Good shit, Potter. Congrats, man.
I'm glad all of you, well, some of you guys were able to capture Damn, do you
Yeah,
guys see
check
these
out
levels, dude?
taking pictures of my
Redonkulous.
gains. It keeps changing.
Oh yeah, you do. Well, damn. Let me see the games page. What are we looking at, baby? Oh
I
my
haven't
god.
submitted it yet. It's just the first one from earlier at like 200%. Now it's 700%.
Submit, Chad. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. Isn't this day trading and not swing trading? You are absolutely correct.
Submit.
If the opportunity presents itself, I can't afford it. I do it. All right, how do I reduce the brightness on this camera? Okay, that might work. Can you get, how's the screen look to you guys? It's a little blurry. I'm not getting in trouble right now. Wow. Look.
Hi, baby girl.
Come on, guys.
Everything's
Talking
okay.
about being able to sell at the right fucking time.
Nice, man.
Ugh, I disgust myself. Little 1200% trade on IWM.
Bro, the IB is
Little,
insane. I'm not in it, but I'm watching contracts go from 90 cents to 40.
yeah, 1800%. Good God Almighty. Oh yeah, holy shit. Hey, Karina, proud of you for buying that a minute. What? Karina, dude, what the fuck? Look at how many contracts you bought. That's what I'm talking about. Yo, I can't tell you how proud I am of you, dude. She said, I have 100 for this week. 100 what? What is it that you have 100 of, my friend? Yeah, the screen looks so blurry. Thoughts on AVGO? I only had 166%. Damn, nothing I do is fixing this glare. Oh, I did it. Yeah. Meta is at 617. Still has a target of 620.30. We might have to put you all back. All right, let's see if I can sneak this thing in here. Oh, no, that's not it. Trying to see if we're, I mean, I'm curious to see what we do at the end of the day here. Oh my God, dude. Which source is it? Give me 1 second, guys. I'm managing my own trades right now. Yes, Carlos. Starbucks did go. Yeah, exactly the strategy, right? Just give me a second, guys. Trying to make life decisions here. I need to hit up that Carpe guy and be like, look, listen, I found something that'll break your serum, dude.
Are you using the charcoal one or are you using like the lotiony type one?
The lotion one.
Yeah, you gotta go charcoal, bro.
Charcoal.
Yeah, on the
Rub.
website, it's like a. I'm not being funny, but it's like a cylinder, and it twists like deodorant, but it worked better for me than the lotion one.
I'm sorry, it all sounds funny.
It is.
I'm just trying to keep
It is
Ivy
fun.
from banning me.
Look, that doesn't fall. Let's open. Ivy, how did you get out of hymns? Oh God, I hope you did. Shit, that's about to be another play to the upside, probably. You got out? All right, cool. Lord have mercy, dude. I gotta fix my camera positioning. There you go. How long were people holding calls for to see 1,000% gains? Uh, through the entire bit of empty space that we identified earlier, which I would assume was probably, I mean, that took what, how long to not assume, but 10, 15 minutes to, so it was pretty quick. Still fighting, actually.
All in an hour's work.
Yeah, so 15, yeah, basically like 45 minutes, actually, sorry. From the break, I mean, that one candle was like 5 minutes. And that was that was the clearest play, for sure. Now, the lower time frame box and the momentum that we took through it, obviously this gap was kind of a no-brainer here. Tomorrow, if we're looking at a continuation in this cycle, we're looking up towards 624. Dude, what the fuck? Keep fixing my camera and it keeps falling.
Uh, 624.62.
Do what?
624.62. Pretty much the target, right?
Yeah, for continuation. So, if you guys have any, oh, there we go. How many of you guys still have runners on this one? I see. I know Chad has some runners on those. How's IWM doing? If you're in a meta right now, we're cooking with Crisco. How much money did I make today? I don't even want to say, dude. Today was wild.
I sold
Did
most
I
of
get
my runners. There were 0 DTEs. So.
totally understandable? Perfect. Tap off of 620.50.
I was
That could
500
be
short
it.
of 5 figures on that trade, though.
Good. God, dude. Zaddy
Don't
Trump.
yell at me for this, but I just watched the Q's build that little box on the 1 minute and got 48% just off a little 8-minute trade.
Did you TP that?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Oh,
I
okay.
broke out of the top of the box. I got the hell out. Made 48% on 5 contracts.
Not bad. You really are him.
Yeah,
huh?
yeah. Stick to your fucking 1800%.
This guy.
Yeah, just
Was it a FOMO trade?
Yeah,
dude.
the FOMO is fucking eating me alive right now, man. I
The
cannot
FOMO
believe
is
I
real.
missed
You
such a
couldn't
good
handle
day.
Listen, I think about this with parenting. Every single time that I don't react to whatever stimuli that causes me to feel an emotion, I get better at dealing with it. So like sometimes I'll sit in my FOMO, you know what I mean? Or like, but just don't do anything. You can feel it. That's okay. But just don't do anything. Hands off.
90% chance you'll get burnt for sure. Just leave it alone. That's a habit I had to deal with.
Yeah. By the way, new Juan had he said today at 12 he took money out because of the baby, and I only had 150 to trade. It took him 3 months. I'm sure he's been on and off, but first time actually doing this for a small account. It's not bad, man. $100, basically to 1,000. Not too shabby, man. All right, a little bounce here on the Qs. Let's see, what else did we get today? First trade of the year for David. What'd you get on that one? Oh, just a casual 609%. Good God. I need to get on Joe Rogan, dude. Joe, I think I broke the stock market. Now, I know you look like a young Ashton Kutcher. I don't think I've ever gotten that one before. 1288 or 1200, basically 1300%. Not fucking bad, man. All right, Q's right off a cost basis. See if they can go and make an attempt. Still holding. I suspect any lower time frame, 61850 is where we fall. I just made
All right,
15.
so if we don't close at least a 4-hour. Go ahead.
No. I was just reading something. Go ahead. You're fine. Go ahead.
So if we don't clear at least a 624 by the close of this 4-hour candle, be safe to get inputs.
I mean, I would
Not
definitely.
624, not 624, but 618, right up in that area, 619.
Yeah, I mean, you could. I mean, honestly, dude, I'd probably try it. You know, maybe if you're looking at the 1 minute down, I would maybe try the wick. You know, shit, if you're a brave boy, set a stop loss right there. Right there.
I'm thinking about it. I'm waiting for the reaction at the end of the day and see what happens.
Roger that.
In 1 minute, we're starting to break down a little bit.
A little bit. Everybody happy and filled. I'm hoping. Bat off of the back of the Qs. Sheesh.
Yo.
Gonna trim some meta out. See if we can get a bounce off this retest here. All right. Well, it is 3 o'clock. That was an exciting little finale. Oh Jesus, threw myself over again.
You usually see moves like this at the end of the day, man. It is the end of the day, but like at 10 minutes to 4,
You know what's kind of cool, man, is before we after that big rip and then the reversal, It's lunchtime, right? From 12 all the way to 2:30, basically. And the whole thing is like, if you spot empty space and you start building structure, if you actually look at this, this is a perfect example of the play. Again, you know, you get a box, you get a retest, and that's what told me right there. When I saw that curl back up, I was like, yeah, nah, we're about to go and eat that empty space up. But at that point, you know, didn't expect that. Nothing like a Trump taco. Muy delicioso. How do you catch these moves, brother? The system. Tell them, guys. It's the strategy, man. Like I didn't tell anybody to take that, and how many people did on their own accord. A lot of the times, this is what discourages new people. They look at it and they're like, "Fuck, dude, these people are way ahead of me," and like the FOMO makes it worse. And there's like, I know those people are out there right now, and everybody goes through that. But it can't be discouragement. It has to be like, yo, I'm in the system. I'm here. Like these people are doing it. And the only thing that's separating me and from that is time and effort and consistency. All right. Tap your screens, by the way, if you guys are on TikTok. I appreciate it. We're flying under the radar. Tell anybody. Okay, that's kind of weak sauce. I'm gonna be honest with you. All right, so I'm exhilarated right now. Plus the freaking espresso, dude. Oh, fast looks good for potential continuation. Definitely hit the bottom of that green candle. Superior targeting system. Next is obviously trying to go and get the rest of that up in there. There's the Qs losing that first floor. Let's look for. Am I guiding? I'm just kidding. Oh, that's beautiful. A little fast. It's tough to break these floors when you rip or you do that too quickly. So we'll see if you can push through. I know there's like a little 30-second box, but I'm not gonna. Yeah, that right there. You really want to move underneath that and then down into that 617. But let's go back to the 1 minute. Yep. So there's that little bounce. Again, does that look like a box? Is that a range? That's a range. But it is likely that now that we've got 2 off the top and 2 off the bottom, sheesh. So watch for another pop outside of 619.62 off of this bounce to maybe go and try and tap that 620. So trade station, invest in self. Apple. Yeah, that one actually should have bounced pretty hard. Not bad. Yeah, lower time frame. Beautiful empty space. Wow. Textbook strategy right there. Look. Right off that structure, you punch down, I'm sure, through a 15-minute. Yep, 15-minute little range here. So popped up there, 50%, empty space. So the next lot happens above 252, but if you're unable to grab this floor and the market comes back down, which that bounce that we just got off of the Q's floor, it's not amounting to anything yet. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, that was weird. Yeah, rewind this on the tube if you want to see the part of that play. Right through that empty space, man. Shepherd, 530% on that bad boy. Not bad. Look at that, 72 bucks, 435 bucks. Was that a runner or was that the whole position? So remember, the setup is what fueled this type of move, right? So if you are in a choppy area without empty space, That's when people lose all these gains that they make right now in this moment. Sorry, I know some of you guys don't want the constant reminders, but I feel like it helps.
No, we love them. That's my problem. That's my new FOMO thought is like,
It's nothing. I think you took your finger off the push to talk. Look at you guys. Yeah, that's beautiful, man. He's gone. You got taken
no,
out.
you started talking. I didn't want to cut you off.
Oh, no.
I was just saying that now because of the waves, I feel like the new FOMO thought is, oh, I missed a wave. Now I'm not going to be able to trade for 3 days as everything builds. You know what I mean?
So that, you know what? And if you ever want to argue, dude, I'll argue whatever your thoughts are, because money rotates. It doesn't stop. So if it's not here, it's somewhere else. And if you know, a lot of the times, I acknowledge it's kind of perfect that the waves of the market also give you the opportunity to step back after all of this euphoria, right? And I found that it's both work together, right? Wave, trade, break, right? So I don't always just run to the next sector, you know. Obviously I'm charting every single day, so if I see it, I'll take it. But yeah. The Qs had Mamma Mia, the Qs had a little box they were building. On the 1 minute it looks a little bit bigger, but on the 5 minute it was a perfect Potter box, and I was watching it as it pulled back into the top, and it pulled itself back up. And at that point, with all the empty space back up, that was our only shot to really get up and out. So I took that as a reversal trade into that empty space, basically looking at, you know, the February puts that I had to get out of, but could have bought new shoes, but blew it on an eval instead. I mean, you know what I would do? If I really wanted to trade prop firms, I would make money on options. I would try to make like $1,000 on options, and you know, off of whatever you would pay for. That's interesting. I should do an experiment, but yeah. You know what I think the benefit of listen, this is the benefit of going after options is like, with all of the rules that are put on funded accounts, you need to get good. But you're not going to get good with those stringencies like choking you. You can't, like, especially, or not even the stringency, but like the fact that that's a lot for a new trader to be able to manage and to react to. So I look at that as like, okay, you're going to be learning, and if you take a small amount of risk into options, there's a chance you might be able to make that money and set it aside. And then when you feel like you're really, and that's probably what discourages people, is like they keep putting money into the prop firms, and then they have to jump through hurdles to even get to an opportunity to make money with them. And that's really, really difficult. It just makes the journey harder. You know, it's not clearly, you know, for some people, not impossible, but yeah. College, taking my morning trading times, swing into the morning. That's what I would do. I have no idea what happened for Lucid. Oh shit, yeah, Lucid little squeeze. Somebody brought that up like months and months and months ago. I think I really didn't have anything positive to say about it, but little empty space. Yeah, that's empty space for you. There's definitely more. There's definitely more up there. Now, the difficult part of this is you don't really give off range. You just do retest. So I would say right now you're looking at 11.85, $12 to break. So CRWB, yes. That's a great start. Let's see how you close the day. You know, I get the most views in the morning right before the bell. I get the least views on Sunday. I think that's interesting. Did you take that short? God, I got so many screens sometimes. I fucking lose my mouse.
I think you got to do it halftime of a football game or something.
Yeah, there you go. All right, there's that
Be like,
first little level.
who wants to watch Bad Bunny Super Bowl? Do you get on?
Shit. Let me on there.
Is there? Hey, I got to share a question for you because this is what I've learned in the last 2 weeks. Day trading. I try to cut it like 215. No more day trading because the IVs are too tough to overcome.
That's something that you find helps you maintain your profits, then that's your new rule.
Yes.
So maintain and withdraw.
Well, the volatility on all these are going to be pretty high. All this movement.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, you just jacked up
They were-
option prices ridiculous, so.
Yeah. They were loaded up.
I actually found some ones that I needed to kind of get out of that made a little bit of a comeback.
There we go. Let's get rid of all of this. Look left. What did you have to break to get here? That small box. That small box has a floor. 617. Yeah. Yeah, if you took that short, that was a fucking kick-ass stop loss, dude. I'm not gonna lie to you. The next leg down, if you can lose this small micro structure, which is exactly what it is, you should drop right here into 617.33. Look at it. Even that cute 30-second range, still 50% of it. Isn't that wild? Do I use an order block indicator? Absolutely not. No. I have not ever used it. Let's see. Lux Algo. Get fucking real. All right. Come on, dude. No. An order block. Block these orders. Nah. All right, just the wick. Again, remember this is the 30-second. Every level, every fucking thing garnishes a response. Nice tap down. There, and then there.
That little box you drew with that stop loss was fucking money.
You like that?
You say you like that?
I am jealous.
This shit's ridiculous.
I am jealous because he is pinpoint. When I do it, I'm off like 10 notches, 20. He's pinpoint. It's crazy.
Appreciate that. Just a little bit of tism.
See how far this runner can go, bro. Imagine we sell off right here at the end.
Hey, look at him. He said, imagine.
I noticed the more we build you up, the better you do. So
There we go. He's fueling
Ah,
my
just
ego.
kidding.
He's fueling me. Pause. We'll clip that. All right, retest there. If not, you'll retest the wick. Just like that. Wick to body. That's where you'd want to see a 30-second. You want to see that fade. See, that kind of shit will stop people out. To me, it's not enough. Pottertism is his tenure. That's fucking I definitely got it. 'Cause my son definitely got it.
Isn't it funny when you have your kids and you're like, oh shit, because
Oh
they're
yeah.
just their little mirrors, and you're like, that's me.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's kind of funny. I have 5 kids, and each one of my kids have different traits from me.
Yeah. You split them up somehow. I wish I could like pick, but
Wait. Is that Goffman?
no, that's not golf, man. That's
Oh, I was
No,
gonna say he's like
it's
23 years old with 5 kids. Holy shit.
No
no.
kids, no kids.
he's a
We're
fertile
going
guy.
crazy over
I'm
here. What are we
I'm
talking about?
67. I'm 67. I know I sound young, but
All right,
I'm
taking it
not.
out.
How old are you, Potter?
Me? I'm about to be
No,
34.
no, not how old are you, Potter. Sorry. How old was the
Pot?
guy that just said he's?
Yeah, I'm 67.
That's impressive,
Never
dude.
mind. I was expecting Potter to go. Yep.
6,
God
7.
bless you.
7.
6,
Yo, my
7.
daughter, yo, oh my God.
That was a cool little short, man. You guys see this shit? This is if you stay in the lives and you watch this shit, this is how you're gonna learn. It's just that simple. I mean, it's like, okay, we're not gonna use this necessarily to trade, but we're gonna use it to learn. Like that was perfect. What do you retest? The floor. What do you immediate rejection? Empty space now or
Watching you from 50 feet in the air.
the fuck? Don't do it.
I'm on a boom lift.
Oh, that sounded like a threat.
50 feet in the air, sniper on you.
Scared me, dude. Watch it. I thought you meant like literally. I was like, damn.
Oh my God, it's Jason Bourne.
You careful what you say, Jack.
Golf man, Mossad agent confirmed.
Whoa.
Does it look worth swinging to the downside?
I just work here and listen to live daily. I've learned a lot. I don't have any expectation to show you my very golf. Oh, thank you, Ivy. Yeah, what's good? Yeah, Ivy hit a 300% trade today, man. Solo dolo. Shorted hymns. Look at it, baby.
Let's go, Ivy. What was the signal, Ivy?
Yeah, where is the signal, Ivy?
To be on the PBS merch. Where's the signal, Ivy?
I just want to put that up there, dude. Look at that shit. Look at that shit.
So with this pullback, is it a chance that we range tomorrow?
We got some good data tomorrow, right?
I think really what matters today is if we pull back if we start losing everything that we like the empty space or, this is acceptable. A retest here, which is where some of you shorters should be shortened, or if you still are holding any runners, that would be where my next retest level would be. But, no, I don't necessarily think this is subject to range. If anything, if we're bullish, I think we'll build something like this and then we'll punch, back up and still go hit that 624. And hopefully that's what it does, now. But yeah, there you go. But as far as a 24-hour candle is concerned, which is where I make, again, the executive decisions on what is likely to happen. If we open up in between and look at the candle, so you don't even need the lower time frame to target, like that shit's fire. If we're in between here, that's gonna be tough, right? And if you look all the way down, you see why, right? You're in a ping pong back and forth. So in order to literally, I mean, we just did it. I mean, we literally just took it to the floor from there, or to there. And so now, yeah, we are trying to make a decision based on the reaction to that floor and the response of the floors that we broke to get there, which hopefully happens here relatively quick, because the faster that it happens, if you are bullish, the better. Oui. If you guys are on TikTok, tap the screen. Oh shit, you guys hear double of me? My bad. Yeah, I need. We're gonna start taking requests here. Try to. I think I might have slipped past the algorithm today. So if you guys want to hop on the new TikTok, appreciate it. All right.
Were you on TikTok the whole time, or would you? So there, right at first, you were on TikTok, but you wasn't on Discord.
No, I was on YouTube first, or on Discord first.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
didn't know. I thought
Sometimes
maybe
I'll go
it's, you know,
early
that-
on there to build it.
They said that it's a repeated thing or something, and that's why you were. And I thought, well, maybe they're recasting it from Discord to TikTok, and maybe that's what they were trying to mess with you about.
Maybe. I'm not sure. I read a bunch of different stuff, used ChatGPT and whatever, but there's a bunch of different variables for that sort of ban. So it's really tough to put your finger on. So QQQ up with runners until tomorrow. Sheesh.
It's like they throw cryptic messages at you, and you got to
Yeah.
clear it out.
Yeah. Did you take that short, Jorge? I think I already asked you that.
I sure did, dude.
Nice. What is that up? Dude, that was perfect, isn't it? Look at that money. Look at the money. Oh,
I'm over 150 right now
something right.
with runners.
Nice. Now you got a fat little block up above you. Yeah, look at that. It's a battle ensues. Does Put Bros ever get banned? Put Bros knows how to keep his mouth shut. I, on the other hand, do not. It's just who I am. All right, it is 3:28. We got to get to moving here, even though this is exciting. Watch for a break now to the wick. If you can push through this lower time frame. Oh, come here. No. No. There we are. Yep, right here. So that would be the next gravity. Right, so that's at 50%. Sheesh, that was a good short. That was nice, and that was recorded on YouTube. So if you guys want to go back and watch that, that was a perfect little short. That was a perfect example of how to set a stop loss where sellers are in
Delicioso.
control, dude. Muy delicioso. Played it up, dude. This is how people play the fiddle.
Fuck, if I would have caught it up, that would have been nuts. I caught it down earlier, but
Jorge's a bear.
I
All
got
right.
those rips up into the resistance, man. It's too easy, dude.
Dude, that was a bar. It's kind of shit that makes me happy. All right, let's go ahead and recap here as we get into the end of the day. It's hard to give a conclusive close on what we're going to look like as we're fading away from that area, which yes could potentially lean into building into tomorrow. Now we have what I would say is like a nebula, right? That's where stars are born. But in this case, Chop could be born because of the empty space. There's day trades available with that empty space underneath us. But oof, man, that is, I wonder if we get that overnight. 611, that's wild. All right, guys, if you are short, if you took that short, you are hitting target 1 right now. Good job. Look at you. Bam. Come in here. Come here. Bah! Hit it. There it is. Look at that motherfucker. I just said, let's get started, and I got started looking again. It's hard. It's hard to focus. All right. So anyway, we're going to obviously watch price as it continues moving down or how it closes. This doesn't really call for me to take a swing, right? I'm forcing it yesterday or today. The trades jumped off the chart to me. So these are, again, where we want to lay our focus. So I'll go to the IWM. IWM has just shot up into new highs. However, as we, and this is not something, even with it pulling back, excuse me, you would have to have a much stronger, in my, damn, Qs, holy shit. All right, we got another 615.97 right here. And then cost, I guess you could call that cost basis. Right? Dude, you guys are making bank right now. Holy shit. Absolutely perfect. Not much of a response yet. Trying to. You see how it just hesitates? Let's see buyers try and pick that back up if they can't force it down any further. Ooh. Same floor. And there's your bounce. Oh, I missed that? No, I didn't. That's the 30-second. So now you need to stay down underneath 616. All right, so IWM, again, not really interested in this one as much. There is empty space down to and for a 264.75 retest. I'm giving you targets if that is something that you are doing. You have been pulled down underneath some levels, or two actually, I can't say underneath levels. And so curious to see whether those break by the end of the day. If they do, that might give a little bit of a signal away, but IWM is filled with the cash right now. Beautiful bounce on the, you think Bonk can come back? Bonk? What do you mean? Bonka? Or do you think, what are you talking about? I have no idea what you're talking about. All right, so let's take a look at SPY going into the close on the 24-hour candle. No cigar, right? No cigar. You do not get that, but you did leave a gap behind, and we are still falling, right? Falling with empty space, moving down to retest that which we just broke as we near towards the end of the day. So it could be tomorrow, right? While the Qs did it, IWM, or excuse me, SPY has not. Now, again, none of these setups necessarily are screaming for me to take a swing, especially after I do today's. I got to back off. I mean, I'm seriously, I just buckets. But this retest off of SPY that's happening right now on Qs and SPY, that was fire. If you took that bounce, that was ridiculous. But with that being said, SPY is the only one that does have a play to the upside clearly left. Right? Whereas Qs have just retreated pretty far away from it. Damn, what a bounce. Did you guys sell that? I hope you guys did. Wow. What a bounce. Empty space, too. You just hit 50% of that empty space. All right, so all three ETFs, we'll come back to those if you're trading them right now. Most of this is beautiful day trade set or scalping and day trading setups, but still not exactly clear. I think of all of them, you know, I could see a green candle filling up that space to 691 on SPY, so I might turn my attention to that away from the Qs. We'll come back to those as we near the end of the day. If you have anything you want me to take a look at, Fast went and hit my floor target, kind of giving us a little bit of a recovery here after bouncing off of 40.50. If you had an opportunity to buy those for a little bit cheaper, it cruised over 43.19, still holding up, right? So we haven't lost anything yet. Decent build, but tomorrow, obviously, you'd like to see 45.50. I know that's a little bit of a stretch, but we're still coming off of earnings volume, so I think there's a high probability there. Beautiful. Free bread. Yep, I will take you guys' request now. Go ahead and drop them. Let me know which direction, up or down. All right. Up 500% on 620s for tomorrow. Nice, check it out. Etsy thoughts. Etsy. So I cannot argue that this is a great future setup. Right, period, end of story, A+ as far as empty space is concerned. Now we have to go through the checklist of variables, right? Like how far, which that's only $69, so it's only $8 move. But and then contracts, right, would be the next focus after that. This looks on the 24-hour a little bit more confusing, so I'm going to do this 4-hour time frame. points of contact. You lost your floor, you retested, and you have now reclaimed. So I would say 61, 91, or 62 is going to be where you take your steps forward to go for that break over 63.70. And at that point, you would be looking for a 65.25 break. Second, and this is, I will say, as soon as you drop down, it gets a little choppy. So you'd be aiming for 67.19. Not a big fan of trading Etsy. Etsy. All right. Tap your screen if you're on TikTok, please. Oh my God. Confirm signals Telegram. What happened to Backshot POV? That's crazy comment right there. Let's get him out of here. I was kidding.
Yeah, get him the fuck out of here.
He said, get him the fuck out of here. All right. CRM up, please. That is very clear. 223.68 is still the recovery level that needs to be reclaimed. You tapped it, but you did not reclaim it. So I cannot comment on its chances of getting that done until it does it, right? And that is, 224.63. So as of right now, you're in limbo. Great opportunity to the upside, though, when the time comes. Spotify, hot diggity damn. Okay, so you would expect to get a far more reasonable bounce off of this setup. Period. End of story. Hold on 1 second. I got to draw a little chart right here. And do a little sneaky stuff. Okay. Yeah, I'm not really seeing much of a response here. You have built a box. That is good. This is good. You do have empty space, right, directly up above you. And for Spotify, you know, not the worst. So again, like that chart I just commented on, you haven't lost anything, nor have you gained. So this is an area where this is the type of response that I expect off of an area filled with volume. So either you're thinking about it and tomorrow we get that opportunity to go and retest. I would say 530 is your target above. All right. Yeah, you can do that, Ivy. Sorry. I just saw that comment. Oracle down. Yeah. I mean, are you taking this down, Brianna? I think that would be my next question for you. Earnings? Oh, no, not that one. Okay, so I'm not doing okay, so that's what you dropped underneath. I was about to say it's a little bit tough to find the floor here. The floor would be right there and here. And those are confluential levels. So I could say a potential you're going to a 1.7. Wait, hold on. Oh, you're in it to a 1.7 back up? Hold on. Oh, sorry, I'm tripping. So you bounced off of 170. That is a psychological number, but when you bounce, you have to recover. So far, I don't see any sort of recovery signs, so I would be looking where the volume is, which is actually 166, a little bit lower than what you're looking at. So nice job, Rogue. Wow, that hurt. You guys ever swallow, like drink water or something too fast, and there's like a big air bubble in front of it, and it wants to go up, but then ouch, that hurt. Ouch. All right.
What's going on?
But yo, Crochet. Not bad. Not bad at all. Look at you. Who dropped that request? Okuma? That's my battle buddy right there. 66.17 would be the target to the upside. Great retest. Tempted to take that with you here. So we into the near end of day here. Stop loss would be probably 63, 64. Target contracts probably only need about 3 weeks would be safe, but 2 weeks is probably still okay. It does move, right, a little bit irregularly. Empty space, it'll get it done for sure. So, does it have earnings or anything? No. Okay. So yeah, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, the only alternative is the build right here. But you have a great base, good break, nice empty space to the upside. 66.21 is a target. Any questions on that one? Please let me know.
But the spread's a little wonky.
How bad?
26 to 44.
Ooh, might have to go closer.
Yeah, it's
Also,
on the 67s for 3 weeks out.
Ah, gotcha. All right, Salesforce. Wait, I already did that one. Yep. PNFP up to 100, but there's only contracts up to 65 on TOS. Fuck. Look at it, set up itself a little box. Huh. Up to 100. Okay, so that's not it. You sure that's the right one? Up to 100? It's already at a 101. PNFP? Are we looking at the same thing?
My bad,
PNFP
114. My bad.
114? Yeah. I mean, the candle close is great. You got a little bit of a resistance here towards the end of the day, so maybe a retest could occur if you lose that 101 area, but yeah, that's okay. Yeah, so that's about it. I mean, it does look good on the 24-hour. Typically, when you know these type of you see the big wicks and whips, so you know I wouldn't be surprised if you did see something like that. But tab 24. Okay, so you're grinding up, punched up. Okay, you got empty space in here. Yeah, so I mean, get above 37.24. You should be on your way up. Not bad. Not mine, but not bad. All right, let's see here. Oh, earnings are end of day. Oh, okay. All right. 106, 111 seemed like the first targets to me. I did not know that. Okay. So yeah, and I guess the second question is, does it move on earnings? Not particularly. Seems to move afterwards. I have not gone over Mara already. I have not. Look at these ridiculous gains from today, guys. I mean, that's diabolical. Ugh. We discussed ourselves. All right, QBTS. Oops, no. What are you doing to this, John? Up? Brother, you give me the wonkiest setups. I think he just does this to test me. Is that what this is? A test. Touching the top of a box. Oh, for over here, this one? That was a box that you punched through and then retested. So yeah, I guess it is. Yeah, it is bouncing off the top of the box. Okay, so with the gap up above, you're looking for a punch. Okay, so you filled that empty space but got faded back down. yeah, you're gonna have to deliver a little bit more oomph. You haven't lost anything yet, but I mean, you did actually lose the 26-19 floor. So I think again, acknowledging the fact that you've fallen fast, tomorrow, this would be really beneficial. If you gap down to here, you should gap fill and rip, right? And that could set you up for that 2750 target. But a lot of loosey-goosey price action in there. So all right, what else do we got? VRT. I'm going through as fast as I can, guys, so I'm gonna let you guys know what I see. Identify. Oh my God, I can't. I mean, that is a lot of tension, a lot. And there's a channel there. Looks like you're breaking out of said channel. Resounding resistance overhead is going to be right around there. So that would be target 1. Right up in that 185 area. And then, I mean, I thrive off of empty space, and this has none. So I'd say 194 would be the next target. All of my setups, almost everything that I take, guys, is going to have empty space. Nearly everything. I mean, very rarely do we have, I mean, had KSS happen during the day, moving through all that structure, if it happened slower than that, I would have been, I would have trimmed for sure. Apple right now with that retracement, I mean, it's starting to really break down here into the box. So you are sinking your teeth down into this base, which eventually, if you do cross the 246.43 threshold and break it, I would be actually looking at continuation of the downside with a target of 241.60. You filled up that empty space perfectly, retested, and now you're falling. So that's a little bit bearish right there. I don't really see a swing unless we gap down overall in the market, which, I mean, if you're looking at the Qs gapping down, it would be like 611, but that's still in range. That's not the setup that got us that huge gain on the short or the bounce, but let's see here. Bitcoin. Shit. Keep doing that. Yo, right into that fucking shelf. It's not necessarily a box, but it sure did perform that way. You got nothing but empty space above you. Man, oh man. So what happens, right? This is, again, we're learning, everybody in here. This is where we look at reversals. You look at the same resistance, and now you're, not only do you have that resistance to lean on, but you also have this floor right there. I don't know, man. With that, it did pull back. It did fill up the empty space, but the bounce is significant enough to still be possibly looking at this one, trying to go for that 90K break, move up into the 90-70 or 97 area. ELF, trying to go quickly, guys. ELF made a new high today. I made a new tax bracket. No, I'm just kidding. But seriously, this thing is I haven't even looked at it since this morning. Let's see, what are we up here? Oh my God, baby. That's a bag of licious, baby. Yeah, so we're cooking with Crisco on with ELF. The target remains the same. It's gonna be $96.98. So again, no comment. This is everything that we needed to do. Ooh, Q's spicy. Damn. Now that's tempting. Jay Diamond doesn't know the fuck he is talking about. I know, man. I know. I know. Trust me. Hims upside $30. Not so fast, actually. You had a really, really brief retest here today. You're closing flat red. You've got a cost basis that you could still go hit at 27.72. Let's see here. You got a good enough build on the hourly. All right, you're building a box. or at least that's what it looks like at the moment. So stay in here, and yes, you could play that up to $30. The entry, obviously, $29.50. It's a 50-cent run. All right, let's see here. We got 9 minutes. 9 minutes, guys. I'm trying to get to everybody. IWM hasn't lost anything. That's my issue with shorting it, right? And with the tariff stuff, that this thing feeds off of good news with tariffs. So personally speaking, yeah, I can't really call for anything short. Hold on 1 second. What the fuck is that? That's what that was. Those are all for you. No, 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 no. I'm okay, baby. Thank you, though. I'll be out in just a second. All right. It's my child. 2 to 3 weeks, Okuba. Target on fast. Target is all the way up in the 46 area. It's closing really well right now. If you're still holding that one. Netflix bounced. It did, yeah. It bounced right off of the right around the levels that we talked about. I mean, this is enough of a recovery to set up a trade going into tomorrow. Yeah, you got a target of 87.50. 87.50. All right. I'm reporting I can see pictures in the background. Oh, that's just Dan. That's mad funny. JID, VIP. After the bell, I'm gonna stay on live on TikTok to answer questions and all that good stuff. I'm trying to, obviously it's a new profile, so but if you guys want to hop over there from YouTube or Discord, I'd appreciate your support. You don't have to interact or anything, but happy to screen. All right, so that's Netflix right now. Lumen, nope, that's not a stock. That is a stock. 24-hour time frame. You know what? Persistence pays. Persistence pays on this, right? And I think that's, I mean, definitive. Actually, you know what? Fuck that. Excuse my language. Sorry. That gap. So technically the gap, I guess, is close to being filled at 848. But I mean, you know what, dude? I can't say that this doesn't look rippy. I mean, it does have a crazy base. It's got a break underneath it's got empty space up into the 850s and all the way to 1035. So with today's bounce closing up against resistance, I actually don't hate that at all. That is a different kind of setup for sure. But I like it. All right, we're 6 minutes out. Yes, you can go on the PS5. Hey, you know what to do. What do you do beforehand? Right? And then why don't you get some comfy clothes on? Yeah, I don't want those. Yeah, thank you. Thanks for asking. I've been following you for last April. Just wanted to let you know you're creating black excellence. I've never got that compliment before. That's amazing. Hell yeah. Making real contributions here, dude.
Steelio might have something to say about that.
What about Hispanic excellence? Are we getting there? What about world excellence? I'm trying to get alien excellence. That's the next one. Sorry, I don't know how to take compliments. I really apologize. All right, 5 minutes left. Great setup right there. Oh my God. Spread this knowledge though, seriously, with your communities, with the people around you. teachers, especially. One day I'm gonna do a teacher tour, man. I'm gonna just want to teach a bunch of like teaching school districts. Just get all the teachers in there.
I'll just give him your number because I don't explain things good at all.
Jose, you can't just hide on TikTok and say weird things there, dude. We got you. Nvidia, you got a gift today. I mean, that was a nice little break. It did move up into an old 50% mark. And while it has not lost anything, I mean, it is still banking, I think, on a retest of 182. I think that's your highest probability. And again, how you fell, you didn't fall very fast. So either this serves as a retest and we stop here. And it's funny, they're pinning this at the end of the day, so it's kind of tough to interpret because this could be a retest like we just saw in the Qs, which it has bounced and didn't result anything. And that would give you the ability to go all the way to 187 theoretically because of the empty space all the way above you, but at 186 target. So this might set up as an intraday trade. And the reason I'm going to be saying that on a lot of these stocks, and that's just what's required, is because of all the empty space that's around us. You saw how much fluctuation happened today off of having empty space, going up and trying to grab, and then failing to do so. And we slip underneath, so. You said lemonade looks good to the upside? Yeah, actually, it does look good to 8650, 24-hour time frame. No shit. Yeah, so you're actually, it's so funny. I've watched this throughout my entire career because most people are going to look at this and they're going to draw that. And it's really funny because those rising wedges are supposed to be short. It's really interesting. A lot of times you'll go down tap and you'll squeeze out. It's pretty sick, actually. But with that being said, is this not at all time? No, it's not. I'm tripping. Really tripping. So I have very little to go off of here, but your weekly candle's starting to look really, really good. 24-hour candle, you're above where you need to be. So I have nothing negative to say to this. Obviously, we just need to see. It kind of sucks that you're not already up at the top, so you could close here. You don't want to. You want to gap up above that. If you can gap up above that, I could call for a gap and go. Oh, okay. Yeah, it would be 88.50 next. That would be your gap and go target. Late Minnetonka.
Yeah, was that Lake Minnetonka a reference of the Prince movie?
Maybe. Lake Minnetonka is also.
That one's not Lake Minnetonka.
Yeah. Oh my God, get out of here. Block account. Boeing, listen, today, that was enough to piss off the Pope. And the way that it's closing right now doesn't really make me feel much better, but it's still, the opportunity is still there. You are still above 249.31. So hopefully this is just a retest like the rest of them. So, all right, you got 30 seconds left.
ISRG down, but man, it's kind of rich for my blood.
You said what down?
ISRG.
That's it? RG?
ISRG.
Wait. ISRG. Got it. Okay. Intuitive Surgical.
Yeah.
It is expensive. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that does look a little dumpy. 505.
I think it's earnings tomorrow.
Oh
or
shit.
Later on the week.
If you took that bet, I'd take that bet. You take that bet? I'd take that bet.
I did. I got one contract for like 9 days out, but it's like 440 or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know if about all of it, but I do know some of it, like 505, 504, 50. I'm sorry, guys. There's a lot of requests that come in. Obviously, priority to the Discord. So, right. Man, Riot is, it did leave a gap up there, so there is potential, up there, but so 2 levels that must be retested and maintained are 1633 and the one that you're sitting at now at 17. So I'd be curious to see if you can tomorrow, right, due to the fact that you pulled back rather quickly, try to go and test and punch. So if you can punch through 1830, you might be able to go fill that gap. Rose invited the cookout and the carne asada boar. Ooh, I'm with it. Send me in, coach. I've been trying to put people on your YouTube. I appreciate that, guys. Yeah, it does. It's cool to see people, and it's tough to convince your peers, people who are around you until they see it work. There's a lot of people that are inside the Discord who are like, they legitimately were like, nah. Maybe every once in a while, but nah. Carrier's looking, I mean, it's not like my favorite. Obviously, price action's a little wonky on that one, but you have recovered some pretty substantial area. Yeah, you bounced off of, damn. Double bounce right off of there. So we're looking at a weekly range break through exactly where you're at. The 24-hour mirrors that perfectly. So you're looking for a break over $60. And I mean, at that point, yeah, this is, even if you're looking at leaps or something, this is a great start. I would be looking first up to that 64.40 and then a break over 66. And then at that point, you got to start looking at this as a 1-2, 1-2. I made my check today off of the queues. Isn't that wild? That's amazing, man. Oh my God. Seriously. I cannot, man, where you been? Blocked by the internet. All right, real quick. I'm going to keep talking a little bit more. If you're on YouTube, workshop, man, that's all I have to say. But we're going to hop over to TikTok. So if you guys have any more questions or anything, or just want to support the channel, I appreciate you. But we're going to go ahead and close this one down. We'll see you tomorrow at 8 o'clock. What was that supposed to mean? All right. So real quick, and I just want to say this